people pleasing and how it's expanding your waistline. That's what we're talking about in today's free coaching video. Stay tuned.
Life sounds like I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. This is what it sounds like. I'm alive.
Hello there. So you see Mia wanted to be in the shot. Here, pretty, looking at the camera. Oh, nice. Okay, so back to today's topic. So often in my coaching calls with my clients, they come to me with a very similar issue. And the issue is that they can't stop eating at night. And so if you have followed me for a while, you know that I'm not about meal plans or calorie counting or the mechanical ways of losing weight. I touch on it a little bit, but I'm really more about digging to the root of the issue. What's the real issue at hand? What's the emotion of it? And as I start digging, I start to realize that the reason why they have this insatiable appetite at night is not because they're not drinking enough water. It's not because they're not having breakfast or they're not sleeping well. It's because they are stuffing all of their emotions throughout the day. A.K.A. people pleasing. So this is what happens. When you push your feelings aside and continuously tell people what they want to hear, eventually your body is so full of emotion that you feel like the only way to manage it, which is not really managing, you're suppressing the emotion with food. So I understand that this is easier said than done. And I understand that you want to be everyone's friend and you don't want any enemies, but the truth is that you become your own worst enemy when you're constantly telling people what they want to hear. So you've got to speak up, my dear, and you have to be okay with ruffling some feathers, which I know is the hardest component of this whole thing. You can't make everybody else happy and make you happy at the same time. So a great way to start training yourself, essentially, on how to express your emotions is to start expressing your good emotions first. Now, let me make it really clear. I do not like categorizing good feelings and bad feelings because all feelings should be welcome in your body and they shouldn't be categorized. But for the sake of driving this point across, you're just going to understand it a lot more if I label them right here and right now. But know that you shouldn't label your emotions at all. That only causes conflict within. So what does it look like to start expressing these good, maybe more socially acceptable emotions? So saying I love you to people who you love, even if they know it or not. Hug people more. Touch more, snuggle more, tell people how much they mean to you. Just expressing it, saying it, verbalizing it. It really does mean a lot. So a few years ago, I felt so much love for my clients. I had this desire to tell them that I love them. And, well, I started doing it, and I still do it to this day. And though it was really uncomfortable at first, you can ask any of my clients. I tell them all that I love them. And now it's really awesome when I get off some one-on-one calls. Clients will say, I love you before we get off the call. And it's amazing. And I love it. And it's truly how I feel. And it helps me express my emotion, which, again, expressing one emotion makes it easier to express all emotions. Now, if you feel like you already do it, you're really a touchy person, you say I love you, you hug people, you tell them how much they mean to you all the time, then your assignment for this week is to just speak up when someone takes a jab at you. So when your husband says something hurtful, tell him that it hurt your feelings. And if your mom criticizes you for what you're eating, tell her confidently that that's not necessary. Her commentary is not really necessary. You're doing your best without restricting yourself, and you feel really good about it. Stand up for how you feel. And this bears repeating, you have to be okay with pissing some people off. Those who are really meant to be your friends or meant to be in your life, they will get over it. Okay? Remember, you have to make you happy first. Okay, so before you go, I want to hear from you. In the comment section below, I want you to post one emotion that you will commit to expressing no matter how tough it is, okay? Together we will work through this. And I want to make sure you've taken the Wildly Alive quiz yet. Have you taken it? You can sign up right on this video or in the links below. And together, what we're going to do is figure out how you're shooting yourself in the foot when it comes to weight loss, because that's not any fun, right? And together we're going to come up with a Wildly Alive plan so you can learn how to lose weight effectively, but also in a really fun and easy way. All right, my dear, I will see you next week. And if you're not having fun, it's your own damn fault. Bye.